I just scanned my emails, but supposedly WikiFuck is releasing the stuff on Hillary today, or if he already did it last night. I didn't read through it, but it looks like a thick document, which is guaranteed to shove it so far up Hillary's ass that even the most liberal cunt Democrat can't support her. I find that probably not possible, because the people that are for Hillary no matter what, and the people that are for Trump are for Trump no matter what. But it'll be interesting to see how that pans out. But I did get some questions, not questions, but comments. And I made the comment to you guys in the seminar, I believe, yesterday, about Trump's bankruptcies. And the challenge that anybody that's got any money to speak of, I mean real money, to try to relate to a guy that works in a gas station or a plumber or a fucking school teacher or whatever, and those are honorable jobs, I'm not saying a cop like my dad was, is that it's a different world. Trump has had thousands of companies and he's had 10 or 15 bankruptcies. I've had hundreds of companies and I've had one bankruptcy. I took one of my subsidiaries into bankruptcy, as I mentioned yesterday. The fact that he's only got 10 or 12 bankruptcies is a fucking miracle. A miracle of good management. You have no fucking idea when you have 10 or 15,000 companies to only have 10 or 15 bankruptcies. It's beyond the comprehension of the it's just beyond your comprehension. So, but when they keep bringing it up, it's because the meatheads, the yous, the regular people who raised you, for the most part, don't understand that. I'm sure my uncles, the plumbers and the welders, they don't understand it, because it connotes that they took advantage of the law that the little guy doesn't understand, and the little guys really can't take advantage. Because when a little guy goes bankrupt, he loses his house, etc. When I took a $250 million company into bankruptcy many years ago, I came out of bankruptcy, I think 7-8 months later. So I don't know, it's not a parallel world, but it got me thinking about you guys vis-a-vis the YouTubers that I beat the shit out of, and the London Realers and all this. There is a parallel world. Just some of the comments so far that in the private time that I've interviewed with you guys, some of the questions that you've asked. And again, I don't want you to not ask the questions in the private time. But if you think there's a dipshit questions you ask in front of each other, you ought to see the fucking questions you ask when it's just the twos of us. It's beyond. It's in a third parallel world. Because it is. It's a different fucking world. And the point is, it's not for everybody. If you come away from this seminar and say, it ain't for me, praise fucking Allah. You don't have to read another motherfucking book. You don't have to listen to another motherfucking podcast. You don't have, just go in your life in peace. This dog ain't for me. Instead of beating your fucking head, I told you 2 seminars ago, we had a young kid who had read 640 motherfucking books. He's only 20 years old. Now, some of you in this room, and absolutely some of the fucking meatheads on YouTube, have read a couple hundred books or more. Why? I had a woman here who had spent $240,000 on personal development shit prior to meeting me or coming here. $240,000. Now, there's a couple people in this room that it may not be 240, but it's more than pocket change. There's no shame in this not being for you. There's no fucking shame in it. There's no shame in not being an alpha male. There's no shame in a lot of the things that I get the distinct feeling from the YouTube comments. Like this is, I picked up the wrong email. But one of my mentees who went to the seminar a couple seminars ago was interviewing a chairman, and the chairman said something about that QLA didn't work, and like you're going to hear. And I said, what would I have said, and what did I say when I was a kid? Remember? And I said, well, if you're so motherfucking smart, how come you got no fucking money? And that's what the kid did. That takes stones. And I'm not recommending you do that. But he said it made me feel so fucking good. I mean, I almost had a climax. Because we don't say what we think. Because we're cunts. You were raised by cunts, and they were raised by cunts. Now, I don't know what's going to happen to that kid now. But, I mean, and he was a tall and skinny kid anyway, but he must be 5 inches taller now. He must be 5 inches taller. If you're so fucking smart, how come you got no fucking money? And I'm proud of the kid. I'm proud of the kid. This one was, well, we'll talk about that. This is an update from one of my stars who wanted you to know. But just first roll up. Lost one chairman, lost 2 directors, had several executives tell me I'd never get financing for the deals, wasted 3 months before pivoting. Second deal. Lost 2 chairmen, lost 2 CFOs, lost 2 directors, lined up $190 million, only for the seller to back out at the last minute at the closing table. And that happens. They'll get seller's remorse, and you'll be there after 5, 6, 8, 10, 25 months. And then they'll say, I changed my mind. Now, one of the things that I tell you, but nobody listens to because of the fog of war, and I'm going to say it again so it's on YouTube, because I don't think I've ever said it on YouTube, so it will be in perpetuity. So when the Martians come down and look at this shit 1,000 years from now, you should have a breakup fee clause that if you back out of it, you cunt, you got to pay money. All the private equity funds have it. Now write it down, you sorry cunts, you fat ass, write it down. Breakup fee. So when you cunt out, you got to pay fucking money. Big money. Not $5,000. Breakup fee. So when you weenie out on me, you got to pay. Everybody that's got more than a 40 IQ that does deals in London, Tokyo, or New York City knows about this. But have you ever read about it in a fucking book? You tell me. No. Why is that? Because you're reading shit written by morons. It's the most fundamental thing to do in deals, like taking a shit in the morning. Breakup fee. Fuck. I ought to charge $1 million for this fucking seminar. I ought to own 95% of everything you ever make the rest of your fucking life, as long as I'm alive. What was the takeaway in the movie last night?
Life is ugly.
Scorch the earth. Come in off their heads and shit.
Your past will chase you, and you need to work hard to move past that.
If someone fucks with you, you fuck them back 50 times harder.
That sounds like Donald, but yeah. Yeah, and he does. I mean, and I'll tell you a couple of stories about Donald, because that he doesn't like to have publicized about the good that he's done. Anonymous money he drops on people, on black families, some of these shootings and shit, but he doesn't want any of that, because he wants to be known as a hard ass. same as me. Because then there's less likelihood they're going to fuck with me. Because I'll fuck you, like I told you that thing about the ex-priest. I'll fuck you forever. And then I'll fuck your kids and your grandkids. I'll take your great-great-grandchildren's house away from them. You fuck with me, you get the horn. Like that horn up the ass of the matador. And that's the way it is in the other parallel world you don't live in. What else did you take away from the movie? By the way, who is the movie about? Yeah, it's a fictitious. Some of the guys say that's my dad. So if you were raised by that, just imagine how you'd think. Just because they killed his little puppy.
They had like no plot. He just wanted to fucking go.
And he just wanted to, well, they killed his little puppy. There's been wars between countries over less. Yeah, I mean, life's hard. And life is vindictive. And bad things happen to good people all the time. All the time. And in your side of the parallel world, I mean, you haven't seen that. Or seen much of it. Or you've only heard about it. And that's just it. And again, there's no shame in not wanting to do this. There's none. Many years ago, I was at an award ceremony getting something, and a CEO, Hispanic guy, CEO of a big insurance company, came up to me and said, I gave a 2-hour talk about something. And he says, Dan, I'm glad you made that talk because now I don't have to go to seminars anymore. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. I don't have to give my kids self-help books, et cetera, et cetera. 10 years later, I'm getting another award. He's there. And he comes up to me and he says, Mr. Peña, I was wrong. I've been sick the last 10 years. Sick with guilt that I wasn't all I could be. And then when he came back to me 10 years later, he was dying. We all get remorse when we're dying. You don't have the fucking remorse beforehand, but you get it when you're dying. Any questions about that movie or anything else?
The tattoo on his back.
Oh, you mean, yeah.
Fortune favors the brave.
They do. Fortune does favor the brave. Have you heard any stories, I mean, other than fantasy stories like in Disneyland, where fortune favored the weenie? Are there any stories, any fables that are told from generation to generation to generation about fortune favoring the weenie?
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah.
I never thought
Well, thank you very much. I got up this morning and I got validated. Praise Allah. Yeah. Okay, YouTube. We'll talk to you later.